In today's video, I am going to be reacting to your NFL takes. Oh yeah, once again, it's my turn to laugh at you! In all seriousness though, I made a tweet asking for your guys' NFL takes so I could react to it in a video. I did something similar to this a while back and you guys really liked it and want me to do it again because a lot of people didn't have an opportunity to get in. So here it is, and if you want to participate in the next one, make sure to follow my Twitter. However, before we start the video, we got the plugs to run through, so don't forget to use code WyattzWorld on G Fuel or Prize Picks. G Fuel, it'll save you a discount on any of their products, and Prize Picks, it'll match up to $100 of your first deposit. Also, don't forget to use code WYATT10 on any Waggle merchandise. Link is in the description. All right, I'm done plugging. Let's get into reacting to your NFL takes. Alright everybody, so here is the tweet. I'm just asking you to make a thread of NFL takes. They can be hot, cold, whatever. And as you can see, it got 789 responses. So let's get into it. Also, Travis Kelce's been revealed to be a 99 overall, very much deserved. Alright, so first take we are responding to is from Benchwarmer Brand. Stay in your own lane, damn it. He says the Patriots win the AFC East and Mac Jones throws 35 touchdowns. Bran, I swear I am just doing this because I care about your well-being. Next reaction is going to be to Rapid Beezus. He says Josh Allen is going to break Peyton Manning's single season passing yards record. Holy shit. My brother, isn't that like 5,400 yards or something? I don't know about that. This take is from Carson. He says Dak Prescott actually backs up his claim and throws 8 picks. I'm kind of hoping for the same thing too, weirdly. I have to say it's weird every time because I used to hate the Cowboys so much, but he's becoming one of the most disrespected, most overhated quarterbacks in the league. This one's from Green. He says, I think Zeke won't be signed to a team this season. You know what's kind of weird is I was just thinking about Zeke. I don't necessarily agree with this. I think someone's gonna pick him up, especially when training camp starts, or maybe even mid-season just to make sure he's possibly in better shape. However, injuries hasn't really been his bug. It's just been him getting worse and worse every single year. I think he'll go somewhere, but it ain't gonna be a team he wants to go to, and he's not gonna be the #1 running back. Josiah says, Jags, Super Bowl champs. Tell you what, if the Bills are out, I will be right there with you, man. Aiden CR says, the Indianapolis Colts will be your 2023 Super Bowl champs. Hate to be this guy, but the 2023 Super Bowl champs were the Chiefs already. But you are at all serious. You are on meth. Oh wow, Ben Roethlisberger's trending. In the process we trust says, I got 2 takes. Washington Commanders make the playoffs and Justin Herbert wins the MVP. No and no, I don't agree with either of those, not even in the slightest. Vikings win the division and win 13 games again. Lions win 11 games. The Vikings are not winning 13 games, it's just no. Lions win 11, that's right. Packer Nation 12, the Jets missed the playoffs and finished with a 7-10 record. I hope you're right. Sad Philly fan says, Justin Fields really isn't going to amount to much in his career. Maybe a Pro Bowl or 2, but nothing special. You just pissed off the entire fan base of the Chicago Bears. I can't agree with that one. I think he has potential in him. Now, he also does have potential to bomb. Now, we're not writing that off, but I believe in him. Your boy Taco says Barkley should be higher than Josh Jacobs. I might have thought that at once too, but judging by how Josh has mainly always been healthy and he just had such a great year, I think he deserves the rating he got. Nathan says Vikings defense will be top 10 in the league next year. Young Goat says CD could be a top 5 guy by the end of the season. I think he's got just an abnormal amount of talent to beat out for that to be, a real claim. But I do think CD is like elite, so I'm not writing it off. Like, it's just there's not any easy way to put him above Diggs, Tyreek, Jamar, JJ, Devontae Adams. Just to name a few. Logical Bears fan says the Packers will draft a quarterback in the 1st round next year. I don't know, man. Jordan Love will have to do really bad for that to happen. Now, not necessarily. I guess they did it after Aaron Rodgers took him to the NFC Championship. Bizarre Ravens fan says D-Hop will demand a trade by the end of the year. I don't think so. He knows what he signed up for. He does not expect to win. Iconic says Josh Allen is very overrated. See, again, with the overrated. Brandon Waite says, I think the addition of Derek Carr can lead the Saints to the NFC Championship. You're not wrong, but as long as Denny Alley is sitting there running the team is going to be shitty witty. Lil Unk says Mike Evans is the best all-time currently playing receiver. I don't know if I explained that well, but basically throughout his career, he's the best receiver out of every current receiver. No. No. One of the best careers? Absolutely. But as far as I'm concerned, Julio Jones hasn't retired. He's a top 10 receiver all time. Justin Jefferson's going to be. Talent spectrum? I mean, Mike Evans isn't D-Hop, man. That's outrageous. Average NFL fan says KJ Osborne might win the wide receiver 2 job over Jordan Addison. I do not agree. I've watched a lot of KJ. He kind of reminds me of a better Nelson Aguilar, to be honest. There are certain games where the guy catches anything, and there's certain games where he bricks everything. I think that's why they got Jordan. Thomas D. Jalen Hurts will be a top 2 quarterback by the end of the season. No. Again, like the wide receivers, man, there's too many people for him to beat out to be in that position. Joe Burrow, that's gonna be hard. Josh Allen, that's gonna be tough. I feel like the top 3 are kind of a lock right now. By the way, a take of my own, I don't think anybody's wrong for saying Joe Burrow over Josh Allen. I genuinely don't. It's a preference thing, but until I see Joe putting up the rushing Josh puts up, you know, I'm not gonna take him, and that's my reasoning. That and Josh has a fucking rocket launcher on his arm. Steeler 17-0 says Najee breaks out and solidifies himself as top 10 with 1,700 scrimmage yards. I think his rookie season he had 1,600 and it wasn't solidified, bro. If he has 3 yards a bump, people are never gonna give him credit, including me. Jacob says Jordan Love with a top 10 MVP finish. I said Buxton smelt the bullshit. Rams and Celtics fan, Van Jefferson will break out into a top 30 receiver this year. That's interesting. Definitely possible too. That's just a very interesting take. Yes says Alexander Madison will be a top 15 running back. No, I don't think he's as good as everyone says. Everyone claims that he's not going to be any different than Delvin Cook. It'll take Viking fans half a game to realize that. All right, this one's from Toxie Mike. He says Jamar Gibbs will outplay Bijan Robinson. Define outplay. Are you talking receiving or rushing or both? Not an outlandish take by any mean, but I just don't know exactly what you mean by it. If I had to guess, I am going to say Bijan will finish higher in the rankings overall, though. Lennox says Christian Gonzalez will end his rookie season as a top 10 corner in the NFL. Honestly, there's absolutely nothing unrealistic about that. Sauce Gardner did it last year, and I think this guy is going to be arguably as good. Exclusive Smith, Titans not only win the division, but make it to the AFC Championship. Debate me, this roster is looking really 2019. Yeah, that gift does it. Traveling on, Andrew says Stetson Bennett will replace Stafford by week 10. Holy fuck. I don't think so. Ty Guy says Saquon doesn't play this year and he ruins his career like Bell did. No, Saquon's not that stupid. I don't think Saquon's dumb at all. Chucky claims Lamar will get an MVP vote or two and make the playoffs. I say Lamar starts the year off absolutely blazing hot. And then somewhere around week 4 or 5, he's going to have a game where he throws damn near a perfect passer rating. And every Ravens fan is going to come out of the woodwork and start screaming about how he was an MVP 1 year, 4 years ago, how he's the most underrated passer in the league, and how he is the best quarterback in the league. And then week 6 or 7, he's going to throw about 50% of his balls in the dirt and have a game where he throws 3 or 4 picks. Then he's going to get hurt, leave for 5 to 6 games, come back and finish out okay. Because that's what it seems like he does every year. Coastline, Jimmy G is going to do a lot better than people think. I mean, if he plays. Kenny says Brock Purdy comes out of nowhere and F5s the entire Eagles D-line in the NFC Championship game for revenge from last year. Niners go all the way. That's a lot to unpack. However, I agree. All right, let's get a couple more in here. There's just so many, guys. I'm just skipping through so everybody gets a fair chance. Glizzy says Baker Mayfield comes back with Tampa and gets somewhat of a 4K, 25 touchdown, 7 pick season and starts to rise again. I know. I think Baker sucks. Bree says Michael Thomas wins comeback player of the year. I think DeMar Hamlin will be presented a same sort of award. No. I just don't think Michael Thomas is going to win it. This guy is going to get hurt by week 4. Jason says J.K. Dobbins could be a top 10 running back if the Ravens would use him instead of Lamar's legs. J.K. being healthy is a huge part of that too, man. He's not the healthiest man. Started 8 games last year, I think. I don't know how to say this, man. Kabir says Nick Chubb will be the leading rusher this year. I hope so. Tyler Smith says Elijah Moore and Amari Cooper are this year's Hill and Waddle and both have over 1,200 yards apiece. I don't see it for Elijah, man, especially if Njoku stays healthy, but I do see Amari having a great year. Last one's from Spirit, who says the Bears will only win 3 games this season, maybe 4. I obviously disagree there. I don't even know how you think that they're going to have the same record that they had last year. And that is going to be it for today's video, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. And next time, if you want to participate, like I said, just make sure to follow my Twitter. Anyway, I'm going to make this outro quick and get this edited so you guys can watch it on time. Tomorrow's video is going to be pre-recorded. I'm going to work on that now. So enjoy the rest of your Thursday. And as always, I will see you in the next video.